What is good, everybody? I hope y'all are off to a good start to your day. I'm about to start making some calls and get right into this action today. Let me just get this shit going on my Instagram. There we go. But yeah, I hope you guys are off to a good start to your days. We just got our whole team meeting done, and now everyone's on the phones. I'm actually about to call a buyer right now that literally just walked the property. He's asking for architectural plans to prove that this thing was built in 2023. Tax records, we know it's built in 2023. So I'm just going to talk to him and see what we can work out. So let's see how this goes. And apparently, it's a very thick accent. So fair warning, guys. Don't know his name, by the way.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Let me get this guy's name. Then we got hit him with a double dial because he's probably like, who the fuck is this guy calling me from Arizona right now? But it's all good. And then I got my brother Junior coming up here any minute now. I think he's just popping in, getting his camera and everything situated. But I was like, I got to go live right now. Your boy's itching to go live because I got to get right into these calls. But, hold on. Let me just get this guy's name so I can triple dial him.
No.
Yo, what's his name?
Joe.
His name's Joe?
Yeah.
I bet. Thank you.
Sure.
All right. Danny! Let's be like a buyer right now. Let's have some fun today.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not a...
This guy's definitely like, who the fuck's calling from Arizona right now? Let me shoot him a text. We can go over this property. Let's get it. Let's get it. See what goes down here. Junior, you good to get popped in? About to bring Junior in right now. What is good, Junior? You can't hear? Let's give him Junior 2 seconds. I'm going to keep calling, guys. I'm getting some deals locked up today. We're hungry for a deal right now, so I'm going to get some shit locked up. Once this buyer hits me back, I'm going to call him. But put in the comments what markets you guys are at. If you guys have any wholesaling questions or need anything like that, and let's talk. We know what you guys are going through in business, where you guys are at with everything, and let's see what I can do to help you. But let me get into my CRM, and we're going to start making some calls. So some follow-ups first. This was yesterday. This is in Florida. Almost at 12 o'clock. Mauricio, what's good, my brother? How's it going today?
You have reached Blind by West. You have reached.
I'm gonna call this guy in a little bit. Okay. All right, Herman, we're adding you. What's good, my brother?
What's good?
How we feeling today, Junior?
Bro, I feel amazing right now.
Let's
Amazing.
get it, bro.
Grateful. Man, grateful, bro. I'm here. Let's go, bro. Let's
Hell
go.
yeah, bro.
Drive this bus.
So while I pull up some leads, you want to tell everybody what those beads on your neck are?
Oh, yeah. Oh man, what's up, man? Junior Kahalor, just representing, all the poly people. You guys know what's up. These are kukui nuts. Kukui nuts are like, they were a big staple back in the day, for Polynesians. Hawaiians use them for healing medicine, oils for fire, all kinds of cool stuff. But I'm just repping, man, because first time I have to peel my shirt off on the interweb, and so I figure I wear something. I have to cover something up.
Shirtless clothes only. Get up here.
Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate you, Joey, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
Like pushing me outside of my comfort zone, man, because that's what you got to do, to elevate to the next level. And I get it, man. Like it's kind of funny because it feels natural, but at the same time it feels uncomfortable because, man, I don't know who's watching, man. I don't want nobody like reaching out to me like what's going on with that sexy Hawaiian man? No, man. What's up, Joey? How's it going, bro?
I'm living life, bro. That deal fell off yesterday, and then it's looking like we're getting some other shit that's coming through the pipe that's about to get assigned. So I couldn't be more grateful. And honestly, let's say I didn't have anything else, right? And that was my only deal. I'm still good here, brother. Because at the end of the day, like, attitude is everything. And that's one thing a lot of people fail at is all they're worried about is the money and the fucking everything else. Mauricio, well, I'm about to answer your comment in 2 seconds, brother. I actually used to go to Brazil a lot, so we got to speak. But, guys, like, I'm going to tell you all a little story really quick, and then we're going to get into some action. So yesterday, like, we had that deal fall off, $130K assignment it looked like. And I'm like, yo, let's go. Let's fucking get it. Like, deposit in. Title's like, let's close. And then long story short, like, there was some break-in chain of title. I told you guys this yesterday. A whole bunch of bullshit happened. Can't even close on the deal. And it just is what it is, right? So I'm sitting there, and my girl is, like, next to me, right? And she literally, I told my team this morning, she had a little shitty day, too, where, like, just bunch of bullshit's going on right now, like, broken phone, lost her license, just stupid shit going on, right? And she's sitting there, like, fucking just dancing, bopping to some music, like, fucking smiling, like, having a good old time. I went up to dinner with my boy Danny last night, and like, we're just in a good fucking mood, right? Like, she's just sitting there chilling. And I'm like, who the fuck am I to sit here and get down over one fucking deal falling off? Like, the fuck is that shit? Like, I'm alive. I'm here. I'm well. Like, I'm fucking in another country right now, living my goddamn dream every fucking day of my life. So, like, attitude is everything, guys, and just I'm fucking blessed to just be here, have guys like Junior around me that fucking he says I push him, he pushes me, bro. Like you guys don't even understand the fucking energy that we got here. So if you guys are dealing with some bullshit, or you guys are being negative, like shut the fuck up, stop being a bitch, and just fucking like keep moving forward, keep pushing forward because you woke up this morning, you're fucking breathing, you're good. Don't forget that, guys.
Yes,
But
sir.
really quick, Mauricio said he spoke to Danny, told me you deal with a lot of virtual wholesaling. To summarize, I'm living in Brazil right now. Is it possible to wholesale from out here, in your opinion? Fuck yeah, Mauricio. I'm living in Colombia myself. What part of are you from Brazil, or did you just move out to Brazil? I used to go to Poços de Caldas a lot in Brazil, so I'm very familiar with Brazil. I've gone like literally 10 times in my life. But you can absolutely wholesale as long as, bro. I got a boy that like is still learning English in the United States, and he's already made over $500,000 just in wholesaling, and like he doesn't even fully speak the language yet, and he's a fucking G. So like, yes, you can absolutely wholesale virtually from Brazil, from Colombia, from wherever the fuck you guys are. That's why I call shirtless. Because the message behind this is not I'm just some asshole that was like, I'm getting fucking big. I gotta show this shit off. Like I literally call shirtless because the point behind this shit is you don't need to go to a office to do this shit. I don't have to go wear a fancy fucking tie, wear a suit, and get all dressed up to do this. I just need a phone. I literally just need some Wi-Fi and I need a computer. As long as you have those three things, and then you have a sales process that you could follow, and you're around some good people that are doing it, bro, you can do many things from Brazil. Yo, you're in Poços de Caldas, bro? What the fuck? No, yo, you're bullshitting, bro. That's crazy. Dude, I've been to Poços de Caldas 10 times. My stepdad was from Poços de Caldas. I used to go there every single summer, and we'd go there for like 3 weeks at a time. I used to go to Hotel Fazenda, Hotel Minerales. Like, bro, I used to be in Poços de Caldas all the time. I actually want to go back one day because, like, that shit is, I haven't been there since I was 12 years old, but it is beautiful out there. Bro, there is a video of me on Brazilian TV going paragliding when I was like, I think like 11 years old or 10 years old. I was so light they had to put like an ice pack in my backpack just to weigh me down because I was so light there. But that's fucking crazy here from Puzzles to call this. Bro, we gotta add me, or you have me on Instagram. You're DMing me, bro. Let's fucking connect. Let's get on a call later, dude, because that's actually insane. That's a small ass world, guys. Me and Mauricio don't know each other yet, and he's fucking where I used to go when I was little growing up and shit. That's actually insane. But let me get right into this action, guys. I gotta make some calls. Like I'm fiending for a contract right now.
Mhm.
Yeah, send me a DM later, bro, and let's definitely connect. That's actually awesome. And you can 100,000,000% wholesale from Postos as long as you got good Wi-Fi. Just make sure you do like a Wi-Fi check out there. Make sure your Wi-Fi is good enough to actually make the calls. And then all you need is a phone system that has United States numbers like smartphone, and you're good to go, bro. But let me call this guy that hung up on Jose yesterday. Let's see what we can do. Apparently, this guy was getting pissed off. He does actually want to sell, but he's just got a lot of these calls.
Sounds good, bro. Sounds good.
Hello.
Hey, Hank.
Hello.
Hi, Hank.
Yes, go ahead.
You were talking to Jose yesterday about your property in Port Charlotte. I just wanted to see if you had a couple minutes to talk about it.
Listen, everybody wants to talk to me. Talk. I'm talked out. Now, if a guy wants to buy it, he tells me, hey, I give you so much, and it's not. What do you want to do?
Okay. I mean, look, if you're actually looking to sell it, I don't want to waste your time. I definitely don't want to waste my own. But if you're actually looking to sell it, I could get you an offer on this call, and maybe if you do want to sell it, you could just be done with this thing. But is it something you're actually looking to sell?
I'm looking to sell.
Okay.
Okay. I don't want to give it away. I'm looking to sell.
Okay.
So stop. People ask a million questions. Why do you want to sell? Where are you going to go? Et cetera. The thing is, you want to buy it, you tell me, look, I give you X number of dollars. Get out. That's it. Okay?
Okay. So how much are you looking to get for it? Like I do need to know about the property to get you an accurate offer, so I'm not just wasting your time. How much are you looking to get for it first?
Okay. I gave a guy price yesterday. 165 was too much for him. Okay. Now, what am I supposed to do? Give it away for $5?
I don't want to buy it. I mean, I would love to buy it for $5, but that's not reasonable. I'll pay what it's worth in its current condition. I have no problem doing that.
So tell me, what do you want to do?
So it's a 1988 build. I mean, I think let me just quickly go.
Let's not talk. What do you want to do?
I would like to purchase it if you're actually looking to buy it. I'm a real estate investor, so we buy properties for investment purposes. So yes,
Okay. How much you want to give me?
I gotta know more about the property. All I have is foundation's good, it's in livable condition, and then there has been no recent renovation. So basically,
Listen to me. You're telling me everything you know. You know everything. Okay, you're telling me about everything. I don't care what you know. I'm interested to know what you know. What I'm interested in is what do you want to give me? Period.
the reason that I need to know about the property, let's say I said I could give you 165, right? Do you want me to actually get you the full 165, or do you want me to just give you a bullshit number and then have to come down on my price because I didn't go over what's going on in the property? That's the only reason I got to know about it. I know you don't care about that, but if you actually want to sell it, I'm the one that'll get it done for you.
Listen, I'm 84 years of age.
Understood.
My 18-year-old girlfriend is waiting for me. I gotta hang up.
So is there a time we can actually speak? Dude, this guy. Fuck, dude, that guy is difficult.
Bro, what the heck?
I'm 84 years old with my fifth, what do you say, 18-year-old girlfriend?
Yeah, I thought he said 18. Did he say 18? He did say 18.
Yeah, he did. But all right, so check it out, guys. I'm gonna just text this guy and be like, when can we fucking speak?
Mhm.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna text this guy.
Yeah, text him.
Hello.
Hey.
Not available.
Oh, you are so soft. So, guys, anybody ever read the book? What the fuck is the name of the book? Jesus Christ, Surrounded by Idiots. If you guys read that book, do you understand the colors, or do you know the colors? If anybody does, put in the comments what color is that guy. And if you guys think I went too hard at him, understand that's the only way to get through to a guy like that. I'll give you guys the answer. That guy was a red seller, red personality. Exactly. And the only way to get through to a seller like that, guys, is you gotta hit him hard. You gotta go after him as a red. It's like, dude, I'm not here to waste your time. I'm definitely not trying to waste mine. Tell me what's going on with this thing, and let's see if I can get you your money. That's it. And then he's like, can you do 155? I'm like, how the fuck do I know if I can do 155 if I don't know shit about the property? Right?
Right.
So that's how you guys are going to get through that. This is a guy we're just going to have to stay on his ass like wet on rice. I'm going to give him a call every, let's call it 3 hours until we get him under contract. The one thing I will say, though, is the numbers look good. Someone's smoking weed right outside my house. I just got a big whiff of it. I got my door open right now, guys, and I'm like, but yeah, the numbers look good on that shit, but that's the shit that we gotta get through.
Bro, like you hit him with the I'm gonna mirror you, bro. And he was not expecting it. Like
Exactly.
You mirrored him, you came at him. He wasn't expecting that because who did you talk to last? Was that Jose or someone else? But like sounded like he was like he's been hit up by a lot of people, a lot of wholesalers or people have just been calling him, and he's just super tired of it. And he wanted to express that to you, like, "Hey, bro, get to the point." And you were like, you gave him a second to like have his moment, and then you're like, boom. You're like, "I'm not here to bullshit you, man. This is what we're gonna do. If you really want to sell, like, let's have a conversation." And that's what kind of like it backed him up. He backed out like 20 feet, and I was like, "And here we go." He's either going to hang up or continue the conversation.
No,
I got an 18-year-old girlfriend. I got to go.
Yeah, go have your fun with her. I'll call you. I'll call you in a couple hours. Then I got you. Nick, I am not from Rockland. I'm from West Orange, New Jersey. But guys, when you guys get a seller like that on the phone, like if you guys think I went a little too crazy, like why am I cursing? Yo, I'm gonna be me, and we're gonna get business done that way. Sometimes it's like that little, just throwing in a little curses there. Sometimes I'm not saying go be an asshole or be like whatever on the phones, but like with a guy like that, sometimes you gotta hit him where he's hitting you, and then I'm gonna bring him down to my level, right? Like if that guy didn't have his 18-year-old, which is disgusting, by the way, girlfriend next to him, then, like that. Come on, bro, that is nasty, man. He's 84 years old. He got an 18-year-old girlfriend. Like that is nasty, man. But if that's what you got next to you, like, okay, cool, go do your thing. I'll call you in a little bit. But when you have time to talk to me and I get a seller like that on the phone, you guys will see me keep a seller like that on the phone. And by the end of the call, they'll be my best friend because I hit him hard. I go crazy at them for a second. But what I'm going to do eventually is I'm going to bring them back down to where I'm at, where I want them at. And then the whole tone of the conversation is going to go.
Right.
That
That's
guy's
so
a
good. That's
917
so
number.
good.
He's from New York. Like,
Yeah.
I used to sell life insurance in New York. I know how to fucking deal with those people. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's got to hit them hard sometimes, guys.
Bro, and that's so good, bro. And that's so good for, even the beginners to see, right? And people starting off. Bro, I still have trouble, like, with the red sellers, right? Because I'm different. I'm on the other end of the spectrum, right? Where I'm always trying to build rapport. That's an island to me, right? We want to love on everybody, and talk to everyone and be happy. And but that a lot of times that doesn't get it done. And like learning this business has just definitely been a journey. And then again, like you've proven the fact that yes, this is what has to happen, and there's a reason. And who knows, that could end up being a $20,000-$30,000 assignment, in a week or two, right? They'll come back around.
Exactly. And it's like some people just think, oh, no, that guy's not selling. He's an asshole, whatever. He said he wants to sell. He wasn't like, oh, if I get the right offer. He's like, no, I want to sell my house. But that's a guy I'm going to spend some time with. You know what I mean? Like, that's the guy we're going to get a deal done with. But you just got to have thick skin in this industry, guys. It's just how it goes. You can't just give up when the going gets tough. Because it will get tough and it will beat you down. But if you keep fucking moving, you're going to make some goddamn money.
Yes, sir. So, Joey, we are tied. We are set for this call this afternoon with a seller that I've been following up with that I started talking to in January. We are dialed in. This is going to be innovation. We went through the process of disqualifying the cash offer. She did not accept the cash offer. Continuing the conversation into a possible creative because there's no mortgage on the property. Is currently sitting inside of a trust, which the only other question I had was because she just went through a divorce, but due to the judgment, the court, the house belongs to her, so that's good, and that's all the paperwork is drawn up, right? Because I want to make sure all those I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, so there's no issues later on when we go through TC and whatnot, but that's dialed in. We are set to hop on a call with her because she wants more. She wants to connect. She wants to make sure that we're real. She wants to make sure that we're credible. She has a few more questions because I believe someone else reached out to her and tried to take advantage of her because she's divorced and she seems like a really nice lady. She has a kid. That's an older kid, but she was very wary with working with people, so she wants more credibility, and so like we are set to go on that. The documents, the contracts are already laid out because guys, I like to always assume that the close is going to happen. If I've already built up a lot of rapport with my leads, my sellers, and I know I have a good feeling that ultimately, eventually, the result is going to end up being a close and an opportunity for myself and the team. I'm always going to build out a folder with the purchase sales agreement, with the AIF, and in this case, the novation and indemnification agreement as well. And so like that's all ready to go, Joey. I shared the folder with you as well, so check your email. And that is, we're dialed in for a 1:30 Central time with her. Well, she's on lunch, so she's making time for us, and I gratefully appreciate it.
Let's get it, bro. We're going to get her on the phone. We're going to lock her up.
Yeah.
Jared just popped in here. What's good, Jared? I hope you're hitting them 200,
What's up,
200 big calls today, bro. Let's get it. And he's going to
Get
get
on
it
that.
today. I'm feeling it.
Let's go. Yeah, bro. And this other one here with this possible 2 deals in Tampa, I'm working on. I'm still waiting for her to send me the payoff. And this is that one that I asked you about the reverse mortgage. And this is the one we're going to work through together as soon as I got that information. But she is asking me what would be a fair asking for her. She says that she doesn't expect much, but again, I don't want to put out a number to what I think is fair. I'm just going to make sure that I want her to be happy as well because it's her father's house. There's emotional attachment to it. She went through the whole process with kicking out a lady that tried to take advantage of her father before she passed away. And so she quit claimed this property under her name, tried to sell the property, and due to the reverse mortgage on this property, she wasn't able to, and it looks like it's in pre-foreclosure, which she wasn't aware of. I've been providing her with information, and this is another lead that I've been working on. Man, bro, this was from like last year. So my follow-up game is what's up. I love the follow-ups. I will talk to people all the time, but also I will hit up all the new calls as well. So this one I'm about to get dialed in, bro, and then we'll get on the call to walk her through that process so we can at least stop the foreclosure process, the pre-foreclosure process, get that started, and then be helping her out so that she gets something out of it instead of nothing, right?
Exactly.
And then it becomes a win-win for us as well as for whomever we transfer that over to. So
that, let's get it, bro.
Yes, sir. That one's in the works as well. So I'm just wrapping up that chat here, and then I'll be on the phone.
Let's hit it. We had a lead that came in an hour ago, so I'm calling him right now.
Yes, sir. Hey guys, if you guys have any other questions or comments or whatnot, man, drop it in the chats. Blow us up. You guys are liking what you're seeing. Like, drop all those fire emojis. Man, we definitely appreciate it as we're building up. We're still in this challenge, this 500K challenge, 90 days, and we're working up to it. So we appreciate you all joining us on this journey. But let us know how we're doing. We definitely want to keep bringing this to you.
Oh yeah, Nick just asked on virtual wholesaling. Say you guys got a contract and you got it at the number you want. How do people get inside to take a look without being there in person? Do you use the same people, fly them around? I've always wondered how they get people inside to make accurate and true measurements for you to trust as an investor. So the measurements are already there on the houses, so we don't have to worry about that. We have a rehab calculator to calculate all the rehabs anyways. So we know it's just all based off the square footage and the questions that we ask. And then in terms of getting the sellers or the buyers into the property, if it's owner occupied, we vet the buyers before they go out there, make sure they're not going to talk to the seller. If it's not owner occupied, meaning an owner does not live there and it's vacant, then we put a lockbox on it. If it's tenant occupied, same thing. Make sure they don't talk about selling it, price, anything, and then get them in there. And then we just never go to the properties. That's how we do this shit virtual, so I can live in Colombia and not have to worry about shit other than calling, making sure everything's getting handled for you.
That's a good question. Good
Chuck?
question.
Hey, Chuck?
Yeah.
Hey, Chuck, this is Joey. You had filled out our web form about an hour ago about a property you're selling in Ashdown?
Do what?
You had filled out our web form on Facebook. I think it was about an hour ago that you're selling a property on Ashdown or in Ashdown?
Yeah, I think about it.
Okay. What's the...
The house needs to be redone, and I went through and got it, and I already bought. I just ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm 68 years old. I go to the work myself, and I wind up with a heart problem, and I ain't gonna be doing nothing. I said I want to get on the market by this year, really, but don't look like I'm gonna make it.
Understood. Okay. What's the address there, first of all? Because all I see is Ashdown.
308, Blue River, 15.
Blue River?
Yeah.
Blue River in Ashdown.
Yeah.
Let me see if I could find it really quick, and then we'll get into it. And
Well, I know the property, they had 40 acres About the road from me, it just sold for 158,000.
Is it 308 LR number 15?
It what?
What's the actual? I'm sorry. You said
Exact address is 308 Little River 15, Ashdown, Arkansas, zip code 71815.
Blue River 15. Okay, let me see if I can pull this up. Online, does it come up as LR 15 by chance? Oh, Little River 15.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Sometimes they'll do LRs. Sometimes they'll come through with LR, or you got to write the whole darn thing out.
Understood. How much are you looking to get for it?
Well, I got 65 in it.
65,000 in it?
Yeah, I got $65,000 in it.
God, so that's how much you're looking to walk away with? Just clear it out?
If I take that out, I'll just keep it.
So what are you looking to walk away with then?
It's right now because I'm going to have hospital bills out my butt.
Say it again?
I'm going to have hospital bills out my butt here next month.
No, completely understood. I said I understand that. I guess what number what do you think would be a fair number for it?
Well, they told me I had a real estate appraiser come out there. When I got that house fixed up, I could at least get $115,000, $120,000 for that property.
Got it. So what are you looking to get if we took it where you didn't have to fix it up?
Right now, I have 65.
Okay, so if
I could take 60. I take 60,000.
60,000. Okay. And are you the only one on the deed? Are you the only one that has to be here for this decision?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. Understood. And
I'm just going to buy what they've been selling around and what I've been doing. And bought it right, but I've been working on that. I'm ready for sheetrock right now. I've been redoing the design.
okay.
That's what I've been doing. I'm going to refix it up, put it on market by the end of this year.
Got you.
Right now, we kind of got what on it right now.
Okay. And this is kind of a little bit more in the country, right? Like not in the actual city of Ashdown? This property is a little bit more in the country. It's not in the actual city of Ashdown?
Yeah, it's a mile off a paved road.
Okay.
It's a quiet, good place out there. Nobody around and all that.
Understood. And if I could get you a number that made you happy, would you be ready to start the process right now?
Do what?
If I could get you a number that made you happy, would you be ready to start the process right now? That's what I'm saying. If me and you came to terms on numbers, like you'd be ready to go right now to sign paperwork and everything going?
Yeah, well, I'd go for that, I think.
Okay, awesome. So just a little bit about my process. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions about the property, and then I'll get you an offer on this call. If that offer makes sense for you, I'm gonna send you over a purchase agreement that we'll both go over together. As long as everything's good in the. Go ahead.
Okay. All right, got you.
Yeah.
I'm following a guy on another house over here, there's a house over here. I'm following him. I lost him.
Got you. No, understood.
No, I'm a contractor myself. I rebuild and build metal buildings and all that crap. But look like I'm 68 years old. Look like I'm gonna have to have a little heart surgery.
Got you.
I'll have to slow down. Get over.
No, understood. So you've been through.
I'll have me later.
Wait, you can't speak right now?
No, I gotta get on this. I gotta get with this guy here. I'm supposed to meet him at 12 o'clock.
Oh, got you. So when can I call? Like another hour or two?
Yeah, something like that. Be all right.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'll give you a call back in a little bit then. Holy shit, guys. That guy was all over the place. Yeah, Junior's putting comments in here in the comment section, but yeah, guys, right there. I mean, I'm sticking to my script. I'm taking it through my process, and we'll see what we could do. This thing's in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. I mean, not too bad. It's right next door to Texarkana, which is
Oh, that's
little
North
like
Texas.
little metro area in the middle of nowhere of Texas. But we'll see what we could do. If there's anything there, I'm literally gonna lock it up and do like a 90-day contract, maybe even 120-day, and then just put it out on the MLS because that one's gonna be a tough one. 160,000 is That's what I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. I'm probably offering that guy like nowhere near 60,000, like nowhere near it. But we'll keep that one there. All right, this one's in Garland, Texas. Let me know if anyone has any questions on that. Let me see if I see any questions in the comments.
We're sorry. You have reached.
Yeah, Mauricio. So to get accurate estimate on rehab, I break down the house from. I basically try to see is it a structural rehab, meaning that like there's foundation and actual structural damage that has to get fixed. Is it a full gut renovation, meaning like foundation, structure, roof are good, but it needs like electrical, plumbing, HVAC. So typically I can gauge that if it's older than 30 years, we're just going to look at it as if we're fixing it. And then if that's all good, then I go into, is it a heavy cosmetic rehab, meaning it needs kitchen, bathrooms, paint, floors? Or is it just a light cosmetic rehab, meaning all it needs is just floors and paint? So that's how I gauge it. And then I have a rehab calculator that literally calculates the type of rehab that it is. But that was a Facebook PPC lead or Facebook marketing lead. Make sure I got this guy's number right. Oh no, I did not get it right. That's why it didn't go through.
I'm sorry. The person you were trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up.
I'm going for 3 taps all day today, guys. Nick, that doesn't mean it's
I'm sorry. The person
a
you were
straight
trying
up deal breaker. That's just something you got to look out for. There are investors that will buy with a decommissioned oil tank. Anyone that's watching not on Instagram, he said one of the properties looking in Jersey has a decommissioned oil tank. When I spoke to the building department, they said they do not require it to be removed. Yesterday said that is a deal breaker. So it's not a straight deal breaker, but it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, if there's an oil tank that's going to affect the price, and if it's decommissioned and it's been sitting in the ground for a long period of time, there is a likelihood that it could have some spillage in the ground, which is it's environmental issues. And if that ends up happening, then it's like a way bigger rehab that needs to get done. It could be 50 to 100 grand sometimes to do soil remediation, all this extra shit. So it's just one of those things I would just talk to the seller and be like, look, if that thing's been, I would use it as leverage with the seller to get the price down and then try to get an investor that'll take it with the oil tank. I also know some sketchy motherfuckers in New Jersey that'll take that shit out of the ground overnight and like not do the environmental tests and like.
I'm sorry. The person you were trying to reach has a
But-
voicemail box that has not.
I don't do business like that, but there are some sketchy motherfuckers that definitely in New Jersey do that to get around the environmental bullshit. Because it's a pain if you have to deal with that. And I would also just use that as like rehab leverage too. Like, dude, to remove that tank, it could be anywhere between 5 to 10 grand. And then to actually, it's usually around 5 grand, I'd say. And then to actually like, you know, if you're only gonna call, I can tell you the address. Maybe we could JV if it's worth it. Let's do it, bro. Let's get on a call. I'm fucking down, brother. Let's make some money together, especially in Jersey. Like I always got you there. But where was I at? If I would use it as leverage against a seller and then be like, look, if that thing's been sitting in the ground for a long time, there's a good chance that shit has some fucking environmental stuff going on. Like, unless the oil it was fully empty when that shit was decommissioned, that's like the only way that you wouldn't have to deal with that.
Sorry, bro. I'm in this conversation with the owner in Tampa right now. Just a second.
You're good, bro. Nick, what town is that in? Is that Newark?
Please leave your message for
Paulie, let's get this money, bro. I got you, Nick. Hawthorne, New Jersey. That's a good town to do some deals, and I got some buyers over there too. Yeah, if you get deals in any of those markets up there in North Jersey, they should move pretty quickly. There's a lot of buyers up there. I don't know if this is like a house line or what the move is here, but shit just keeps ringing.
The person you have dialed is not able to receive calls at this time. The person you have dialed.
Okay, she got a weird phone.
All right, that's wrapped up.
Let's try this. Nick has so syndication and wholesaling work together. In a way, you could syndicate.
Hello.
Hi, is this Marcia?
Yep.
Okay, do you have a property in Trinidad you're looking to sell, or is this just complete wrong number? Hey. All right, let me see this. I mean, technically, you could put a home under contract, try to syndicate it, and then basically once you like raise the money or whatever, then you close on it. That's definitely one thing you could do. But syndication and wholesaling are definitely different. But yeah. Tayane, what up, fam? I think Junior's camera shut off for a second, so I'm here, guys. I'm gonna keep making these calls. When Junior's back, we'll pop him back on, get him on these calls. Let's see what we can't get done. We gotta skip trace this person. This guy's in Bridge City, Texas. Oh, okay, Junior's back.
Yes, sir. I'm back. It's gonna
Please
happen
leave
for
your
a minute,
message for
Today is day number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Day number 10. About to get some big boys assigned today. Hold on. And Tayani, I owe you my numbers. I gotta text you everything from the year. My bad, yo. Yesterday was like a crazy busy day, but I got you. I'm gonna send everything. We got one locked up so far that just fell through. I mean, like we do have 20-something deals under contract, but from this specific challenge, Tyrell's already locked one in. Hey, James.
How are you?
Hey, James, you had filled out our web form a couple of weeks ago about a property you're looking to sell in Bridge City.
Yes, sir.
Are you still looking to sell it?
Yeah, I am, but I think I found someone else. I'm not sure.
Did you sign anything with them?
So it's actually Buying America's Home LLC. Okay, are you Buying America's Home LLC?
Nope, that's not us.
All right, thank you, sir.
Did you already sign with them?
Yeah.
The fuck? Buying America's Home LLC. Let's call this guy back. Be like, yeah, hold up a second. Hey. Tayani said day 4 in the gym right now. Let's get it. Let's get it.
is not available. Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey Gil, how you doing? This is Junior. Was just reaching out to you about your property over here in Denton. If you could, please give me a call back at your convenience at 971. That was a triple tap and a text.
Let's get it.
On to the next.
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
Junior said, put me in, coach.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Who's that?
Let me see something over here.
Bing bong. Bing bong. Bing bong. Ding dong. Guys, drop it in the chat. Like, what markets are you guys currently in? What are you guys doing? How are things going? How's the deals flowing? What's happening in those markets?
Ooh, this lead just came in hot. Let's get it in Tampa.
Oh, I saw that one. Is that one? Is that what you're dialing right now? Got me, bro. Got me so
Let's see,
good.
but
I'm gonna dial it right behind you. Watch, I'm coming in. You better get him on the. You better get him on the phone, bro. Cause I'm gonna dial next.
Telephone number. Telephone number 31.
You still dialing that same one, bro?
Telephone number 31.
yeah,
Yeah, you are.
yeah, I am.
Yeah, you are. That's the next one. This one.
Please leave your message for 40.
Oh, you turkey.
Slow feet don't eat, Junior.
And you're dialing from the system. I have to dial from people. Dang it, turkey.
Dude, I'm dialing for my cell right now.
I know.
I still got to get smartphone integrated on my
I heard
phone.
I heard the first three numbers. I was like, yeah, I'm in there too. I'm gonna just piggyback on you, bro. I'm gonna follow you. Watch. I'm gonna get them on the call.
Please leave your message for
Grace, what are we doing?
Hello?
Hi, Grace.
Yeah, who it is?
This is Joey. You had spoke with one of our agents about 3 hours ago about a property you're looking to sell in Orlando.
Which one?
For 4864 Spring Run.
How much you want to buy that property? It's a good buy right now. It's empty. Everything refurbished. It looks like a brand new. Yesterday delivered a new appliance, you know?
Everything's brand new on the inside?
Yes, right.
Okay. How much are you looking to get for it?
Brand new.
How much are you looking to get for it?
Yeah, I don't know. So right now market looks like it's 3,525. But I don't know how much you want to buy.
Okay, I think when you had spoken with our agent, you said you were looking for something around 480.
Okay.
Is it that?
So you pay by cash, we can give for 85 to closing up. But you need to put a $10,000 closing within 2 weeks.
2 weeks. No, typically we will do 30 days when we do these deals. But if I did get you an offer that made you happy, would you be ready to get the process started right now?
Yeah, the price is not negotiable. It's already lowered to 485, so I cannot lower no more. You know, people, they want to rent it though, but they move in August 15th. So it's up to you. If you want to buy right now, I can refuse that renting processing, you know?
Absolutely.
I tell the rental, say, but you have to be very serious. I have no time to let you to find your investor or somebody you want a flipping to sell. No. You
Understood.
have to close in 2 weeks and no later than 3 weeks. But if you don't close in $10,000, you're gonna be gone.
We would do a 30-day close. We never do a 2-week close. My title company gets pissed off at me every time I send them a contract for 2 weeks to close.
Okay, 30 days fine. But 30 days you don't closing, you don't bring the cash, your $10,000 gonna be gone. I have to re-rent it again. They're gonna be cost me a lot of money. And also, the rental right now very, very, very hot, because people looking for before school open. But if you want to close in, today is July 16, you offer it, so you close A17 or something,
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. So you would be
So
ready to
take
sign
over.
paperwork right now if we could come to terms on numbers.
Right, if you don't make my number, I don't need to sell. That property, I know you can 35-25 by the area. So,
Understood. So let me take a look at it. Are you the only one that's on the deed?
huh?
Are you the only one that's on the deed that has to be here for this call, or is there anyone else
Yeah,
that?
that's my, I'm an owner, only one person. Nobody, you don't need to delete nobody. If I say okay, it's fine,
Yes. No, completely understood. Okay.
But I need a 10,000 also escrow title had to buy the stamp mail. I
Got it.
have to use my escrow to closing.
No, we would pay for all the closing costs, so typically we're going to use our title company. But let me just tell you a little bit about how my process works, and then we'll see if we can get this done for you. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions about your property, and then I'll tell you exactly how much we could pay for it on this call. As long as we come to terms on numbers, I'm going to send you over a purchase agreement that we'll both go over together. As long as everything's good on the agreement for you and also me, we'll sign it. We'll send it over to our title company. Obviously, as you know, they'll keep you protected as a seller and us as the buyers. And then we'll just pick a closing date of your choosing to receive the money. And that's going to come with the wire transfer certified check, obviously, as I'm sure you know. Is that fair?
But I don't care. You're gonna get an appraisal to appraise the value. We already agreed for 85. If they come and say, "Oh, only 400," no, you're gonna lose your $10,000. I guarantee you.
Yeah,
Okay.
understood.
So I don't want the two people play the game for me. And until they lock in, they say, "Oh no, you're low, too high for the market." But you're supposed to be sign the contract before you check the market for you can make it money or what you want to do. I don't know, But I already know the fair market to sell to you. But if I do that, I have to be very straight for putting that $10,000. You're gonna lose. I have to take back the property to rent it again. I don't know. I can rent it that coming by the September, or the end of August, So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Come.
So that's it's a risk for me, but and the risk for you, the $10,000, you have to be very, very straight,
Yeah, I'm serious about getting this done for you. I'm not going to just throw $10,000 away either for a house that I haven't walked yet. And the way that we do it is as long as we come to terms of numbers, I'm going to send everybody over to the property I need to. As long as everything is exactly as you said it is, and it's not going to need any work like you just already told me, then we'll be good to close at the numbers that we agree upon. I just got to make sure that one, I get it at a number that makes sense. And then two, obviously, that we have the access so that we can get in there to do everything we got to do to make sure we can actually fund it. So I'm not going to just do a $10,000 non-refundable deposit. I've never done that. But we are serious and I can get this done for you. So it all depends on the numbers. I got to look at everything. But I know you said the condition's perfect. Like it has like a brand new roof on it, new kitchen, new bathroom, paint, floors, like the whole nine.
Brand new roof is almost 5 to 6 years, okay? Only roof is not brand new, but the countertop we refurbished it and the kitchen cabinet and brand new appliance they shipping yesterday. And upstairs, all the room no carpet. We changed the flooring for brand new, the wood laminate. So and the painting inside, outside, everything all new. And the blind is new too. Yeah. Everything already done, everything. Okay, we are ready out or ready to sell. But the good thing is because the tenant not getting in and not signing lease agreement yet because we just finished the renovation, you know. But I
Understood.
think this house is gonna be ready very, very, very soon too, you know, because everything brand new, no complaint, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's the reason that you're selling it?
I try to bring this money to go to my building the 3 brand new townhome, big townhome, 1,750 square foot in the downtown Orlando by Bambi.
Gotcha.
So I want to build a cash because right now interest rate so high, you know.
Com-
So it's not worth it me to borrow the money to the bank, and I have this house that can get the cash out. So that's I can build it myself. No need to bother the bank. You know, bank is just where you interest. You know, so why I have to pay that kind of high interest rate? Even my aunt had the money, but we alone did already approved. Okay, so it doesn't matter if I can sell, not sell. But you can sell. I don't ask the bank the money. I can use my own. That's for the purpose. If you want to buy that 3 townhome in the downtown, that's welcome. That's a very brand new. I don't think that you investor want to do that, you know.
No, understood. So, okay, so you're basically doing it to build a beauty center. You said.
Yeah, I have to give it. It's a permit already done though. We can pull out anytime for the permit, you know.
Okay.
We processing 18 months, you know. Yeah.
So it is something that you
Okay.
would. It is something that you do have a little bit of time to actually get the money for. Like it's not like there's an immediate need for you to get the money right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I really, you want to buy because it's a good time. I tell you, no tenant and everything refurbished is brand new, so it's a good time you get it. Okay.
No, I understand.
Making the value is higher, so it can be kept. You want to rent it or you want to keep it for future, no any trouble, you know.
No,
So
completely.
I did all the renovation and paid all the money, you know.
Yeah.
And timing very important because we took almost a whole month to do the renovation, you know.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I completely understand that part. But it sounds like so you really do want to get the money out of it. You're not really trying to hold it and rent it out then? Is that correct? Because I know it's listed for rent right now, so obviously you're trying to rent it. But are you more trying to sell it than rent it, or or it's just kind of whatever happens
Either
you're gonna
way,
do?
okay. If I can sell it the price I want it, I can sell it, okay. If nobody can offer the price, I still ready, and the bank is still give me money. It's no problem. You understand?
Completely understood.
Because the downtown very, very major developing, very hot, you know. The
Yeah.
bank look at, they're gonna loan me money. They like to earn my interest, you know. But what I'm thinking right now is going down 5.25, maybe until September. So I'm still holding on and not hurry say I have to build it right now, you know.
Understood.
So that's why it's okay if I can get out of them, get the cash out, or I can wait until September. Maybe banker can give me 4.5, you know. So
Oh, if they lower the rates, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, because the weird part is over $1 million, so that's why if say 1% gonna be another, $10,000, for interest and saving, you know.
No, that's
But
a
you don't
lot.
know how much they gonna build it, how long, you know.
And we don't know if they're. I know they said they're thinking of lowering rates. We don't. That's not guaranteed, obviously.
Right, so it's a good time. You don't regret because it's a Dr. Phillips area and we are the style. Do you see the pictures?
Yeah, I'm looking at everything right now. It's a
Yeah,
beautiful
it's
house.
Beautiful, you know.
Absolutely. And I
It's
see
a bigger lot, big yard.
definitely. Is there a significant mortgage still on the house?
I don't remember. I have or not. Maybe have just maybe that's so not. It's not so much, you know. But doesn't matter. You pay cash, you're gonna be paying full my balance anyway, you know.
Yeah. This is what I'm looking at. This is why I'm asking you this. Even if there is a mortgage, like if I'm gonna do this cash 485, if it's just a straight cash deal, I'd have to pull my money out of it just like you would want to do as an investor, right? I would have my money stuck in this thing for a long time just because you are right. You are giving us a little discount here at the 485, but it's not going to appraise for too much higher than that. Probably in the lower 500s.
However, I don't know how you're gonna give me the cash, okay?
That's why I'm saying cash isn't always the only
What's your
option.
name?
My name's Joey.
Hello?
Yeah, could you hear me?
Yeah, I just in the car, so that's why they messed up the Wi-Fi. Okay, so I don't know because of I just have to pour out that money to move to the project. That's all, you know.
So if I could, there's 3 different ways or 2 different ways that we could do this. I'm going to be completely honest with you as a cash offer. Even if I did it at 485 cash, I'm going to be losing money. Like even though there's enough equity there, if I just went to go sell it myself with the realtor, I'd basically be breaking even or losing a couple dollars just after I pay closing costs, everything, taxes, everything, right? So as it's and even just where I could rent it out at, I see you're trying to rent it out for $2,800 a month. With interest rates right now, if I want to refi, I'd be underwater. So cash, I'd be coming in way below 485, just to be completely honest. And the house is worth like a house like this, it's typically not going to go cash, right? Like unless you get an end buyer that's going to buy it, and they just sold a big house or something, want to move down here and have the cash in hand. Any investor is not going to be able to get you really any more than probably like high 3s, low 4s on cash. So I know that's probably not going to make sense for you, but I do have 2 other ways that we could do it. So one, if you do want to get a net profit of close to that 485, where we covered all the commissions with realtors and all the closing costs and just kind of did our white glove service for you, I probably could get you a lot closer to that 485 net in your pocket. That's one way. And then the other way is if it sounds like from where you're trying to put the money, you need the money to put it into the other projects so that you could build a beauty center. The other way would just be we could just make you payments over time, and then I could get you the 485. It just would, instead of you having to deal with the tenant in the property and renting it out and repairs and all that other stuff, we would just make the payments to you, and you would technically become the bank on the property.
What's your name, though?
My name's Joey Bibbo.
Okay, Joey, listen. I don't know why you offer me because I just want to know I need a cash money to build my project. Okay, I cannot be, put financing to you or do something. No.
I completely agree with
I
you.
tell you, this a poverty, the purpose,
100%.
I read it very well. For this house, I still get the good money for the rental. But just saying, since this one is everything brand new, if you're ready again, people gonna mess up again. You understand?
Yeah. So what?
It's a good time for the investor. You buy brand new, everything you get a new. So it's just a more enjoyable. For you to sell or people want to buy, investor, you have no headache. I spent almost 30 days to do a lot of work,
No, that
So the renovation is the plumbing is money, okay? So you see, 1 month I spent 3,000, I already losing 1 month 3,000. If I take too long, 2 months 6,000, keeping up, So that's why I'm making money for the people you can buy, so you don't waste your time and waste your money,
Yeah, so as a cash deal, right? Like if I'm gonna buy it myself as an investor, there's no money for me to make if I bought it at 485. Because that's, even though 525 is basically where I'm thinking retail's fully gonna be, I'm basically buying it at retail, and then I wouldn't be able to pull any money out of it.
No. You see that you not buy the retail, you do second foreclosure still buy this kind of money because my friend said she is a realtor. She just get out the one for foreclosure,
Yeah.
They still pay 485. So the price is very low, and also foreclosure they are locked down. You have to spend a lot of time, a lot of money to do your work.
Yeah.
So this will order them only give you for
Well, we would have to pay the realtor commissions on the back end. If, like, let's say I did buy it and I wanted to just sell it really quick, there's still, after I paid out commissions, closing costs, and any holding costs, I'd literally be losing money. That's why I'm like, as if I'm gonna do it straight cash and you need a 30-day
No,
close.
that foreclosure, they still have to pay by cash. You know, they cannot get, you know.
Yeah, well, on the foreclosures, they could still do hard money and everything, but just
No,
being,
we don't foreclosure because of people foreclosure, so they're losing the property, you know.
yeah.
I'm not foreclosure. That's crazy. I just give you for the same price for the foreclosure.
No, I understand. I understand that part. What I guess what I'm trying to say is if this is something where you don't need it to be done in the next 30 days, if you could give me 60 to 90 days to actually get this done for you.
Yeah, because you have to understand, 30 days still very worth a lot of things for me. The first of all, other people want to rent, want to pay me $30,000. I gotta be no more money, okay? And the second one, after you fail, you don't want to close, I have to be put in the market to rent. I'm not for sale no more because if you fail, right? So I don't know how soon, how long I have to get a tenant, okay? So that 10,000 is a compensate for myself. Either I have to rent it or I cannot find a tenant. I don't know how many months, okay? So that's for the $10,000 to secure for my loans, okay? So, but if you really feeling, you know, it's not for you want it or you still try to looking for investor, private to sell, making money, that I don't know if the company can allow you to do that or not, you know?
So that's why I'm trying to say, like, I can get you close to that 485 in your pocket minus whatever the mortgage is. But it's just, it's not going to be with me buying it myself. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. If I'm buying it myself, I need it at like way lower than 485 just for me to be able to make the money that I need. But I have a network of investors we work with, and then I also have access to the open market where if we do what we call our white glove service, I could basically expose it to the open market for you, and we could get an end buyer that's going to buy it and live in it. And as long as we agree on prices and I get it at the right price, I'm going to get this done for you. That's not the issue.
No. I cannot do it because I just want to pay cash and go. I want the money to do my project. It's too long. No.
So 60 to 90 days, that would be too long?
No, too long because my project right now want to pull out a permit, okay? So that's why it's a good time you buy right now and good time for me too, you know, because there's no tenant there, everything brand new.
Yeah. I mean, if you could do it straight cash, right? Like if you need to get it done in less time, 30 days, I'll tell you where I have to be. I'm just telling you right now, it's not going to be at the 485. If I could sell it for, let's call it the 525 on the back end, and it doesn't need anything, I still have to pay realtor commissions, closing costs, and I'm going to have to make something. I don't got to get rich here, but it's going to be in the lower 400,000 range, honestly. Like if this doesn't need anything, it would sell retail right now. I'll tell you exactly where I could be at. I think the absolute most I could put in your pocket net to you. Give me 2 seconds, please. I'd have to be anywhere between 425 to 430,000 cash.
Yeah, I don't know. It's too low. I don't think that I can sell. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. Really, I'm not really wanted to sell either. Anyway, you know, so
Yeah.
I can keep buying until the end of the year. The interest rate going down. I think that all the real estate property gonna going up again.
Yeah, I mean, if
Yeah,
you have until the end of the year to sell and get the money for this, if you list it on the market yourself right now, you probably could get the money, but it's going to take the same 60 to 90 days that we're talking about. And if you go with the wrong realtor, they're going to take some time to get it because they're going to try to get like maximum dollar for it so they can make their commission. So like if you do have time to hold on it, and like I understand you do got to get the money so that you can you want to get the money so you can put up the beauty center. But if 60 to 90 days, if you could just wait that long, I probably could get you the full 485 in your pocket right now. And that all I need is that time to be able to expose it to the open market and actually get an end buyer that's going to purchase it with a mortgage. And
No, I cannot get in my house in 90 days. No, receive the rent. No, 90 days only cost me $9,000. So and then you don't closing, you don't give me money. I gonna be very stressful for another 3 months. On November, December, January, nobody rent a house. Okay, so I gonna losing from July, no, August, September, October, November, January.
What if you put a
5
tenant
months.
in there for the next 3 months so you don't lose the money? And then we just with on a short-term lease, you don't sign a year lease, you sign a 3-month lease with them, and then we get it done for you anyways, and you still get the full 485 for it, so you can go build the beauty center. Is that something you would consider?
I don't know because okay, for your side you thinking that way, okay,
Yeah.
and I can get my tenant in, but I cannot sort them out after 3 months or 6 months, you know. Because they want a 1 year lease because maybe they have a school, have to go to school, they cannot be cut out the middle. Oh, Grace, I used already 1 year. How come you say 6 months that we have to leave? You know?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if that's something that
not good feel for doing this.
yeah, I mean, it's just like, look, I'm trying to sell my house. This is what I'm doing. If you had the conversation with them, that's something they're open to. Then at least you're not wasting or losing the money out on the rent while we work on getting it done for you. And then they go into it.
I read it and I got tell the people, I don't know, because you still have to bond in that 1 year.
Well, see if it's something they would consider. If they say no, they say no. It is what it is. I just want to see if I can help you and get this done for you, get you enough money in your pocket so you guys can put up the beauty center, and then I make something on the deal. And
answer your question though, you are ready, right?
say it again.
Really, 1 year bonded, you listen to me, so we can understand it. Okay, I can call your plan, say 90 days or I don't know how many days, but I only get it to the tenant. Okay, and if you agree, you have to take my tenant the lease. Okay, after closing, either say 6 months or 4 months or 3 months or 90 days, 120 days closing, fine. So you have to take my tenant the lease up to they expire. So it's going to you. So you can do however you have to do. That's all you want it.
Yeah, no. I'm saying that if we did it, I would just tell the tenants, like, if it was my house and I owned it, you don't have to always do a 1-year lease. Like, I have many landlords that do month-to-month leases, and as long as you set the expectation from the beginning and they understand what they're getting themselves into, then usually it's not going to be a problem. But obviously, as you said, if they have kids, they need to live in the area, show it for the school records, that's different than it wouldn't work, and I completely understand that. I'm just trying to see if we can find a solution to make this work.
You want to close in 90 days, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then you get a tenant month to month, okay? So after 3 months, they have to get out then.
I mean, I'm living in a 3-month lease as we speak right now. It's not the greatest thing, but there are tenants out there that with your house looking like it's looking would have no problem doing it, with hopes that maybe you could extend it longer. But with the understanding, like, yes, it's only 3 months, and this is kind of this is my situation. If I can get you, if you want to pay rent for the next 3 months, let's do it. If not, then obviously you don't sell it, you rent it out to them, and then we obviously couldn't get this done for you.
Yeah, but you do on the contract has to be very clear. 90 days, you have to close.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know how gonna do this tenant. You have to set up with them, nothing to do with me.
I mean, I could always speak to them once you get if they're actually ready to go, we could always have the conversation. If it makes sense, great. If not, it is what it is. We could do that, or if you were willing to take a lower cash offer and just do a cash and you don't have to worry about the tenants, then we could do that way too, and then I could just get this done for you.
But right now you wanna rent it yourself, right? You wanna give to your tenant to there, and you tell them 3 months they have to be out, and you take back your property, and they pay me the 485. That's what you want it.
No. I'm saying you get the cash for the next 3 months. You rent it out on a month-to-month lease for the next 3 months. We'll get a purchase and sale agreement so that we can actually expose it to the open market, get you your full 485. And then once the house closes, the tenants understand they're just going to have to be out by then, so that you're not missing out on the rent while we market the property and get this thing done for you.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying though. okay, you want to close in 90 days, fine. But my tenant, I signed the lease. Until coming, we want to close. I have to tell him, your landlord will come to you. You know.
Yeah.
So that's fine for me because if you agree to take a lease until I don't know, I cannot rent the month 2 months. I don't think so. You know. I don't know. I'm not doing the Airbnb. Okay.
I understand.
And that area, you cannot do it in Airbnb either. Anyway, my across street is from the HOA, so the mic is gonna be keep me out. No. I don't
Understood.
know. But if you want to take over, you want to resell it and make it money, that's fine. But the short-term lease, I don't know. Maybe first time. I never do the short-term lease. Always a 1 year.
No, I completely understand. It's just look, it's just an option. If it makes sense, we could do it. If not, and if you would consider taking a lower cash offer and us doing it that way, we could do that as well. If you just want to take the cash and throw it into the beauty center.
No,
But if-
the price has to be, locked in for 485. That's what I can do.
Understood.
But, we don't need to sell in this property. You want a 90 day, fine, but you have to take a lease with my tenant. Or I don't know, you can find people that can take a short term lease. I don't know. I never doing this because
Understood.
all the tenants they want a 1 year to secure. They don't moving around, or also they had a school had to go. So
Yeah. No, understood.
I never doing that. So that's why.
I get it.
I don't.
Just think about it. If anything, I could call you back in a couple days, and if it doesn't work, I completely understand.
No, okay. You give me your proposal, okay?
Yeah, I got you.
If you don't change my price, you give me proposal or option 1, option 2, okay? Or something. I don't know. We're talking that so long, I still don't understand what do you want,
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you right now exactly how it would go. If I do a cash,
If I can accept your term for you to me, maybe I considering about it. But for my side, I still have to keep it ready because I cannot wait for your 90 days and the house is already empty 1 month for the renovation. We have to empty for 90 days. I don't know you're gonna buy, not gonna buy. It's gonna be very stressful. I almost losing $15,000 in 5 months,
yeah,
So it's not right. That's a waste of money, waste of time, And the AC turning every day, water, the still the energy still charge me, It's not say, oh, you have no people there, they don't charge me. I still have to pay electric bill, water bill.
I'm about to
I have
offer
pay.
some shit that I just thought about.
So you
We're
give
having
me
some fun now, guys.
I give you my email.
It's good stuff, bro. It's good stuff.
RACESHIH 1016@AOL.com.
Wait, give me. I'm sorry. One more time.
My first name Grace.
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 Okay.
Last name She. S like sugar. H like Henry. I like India. H like Henry. 1016@AOL.com.
Understood. Okay, I'm gonna send you an email, but I have a question. I just thought about something that might work as well for you without you having to rent it out. What if we did a deal where we did a short term, like kind of like where I made you monthly payments directly to you. We took title. I go out, I get it sold for you on the back end, and then the second it sells, we get your money that way. So you don't have to worry about the tenant. You don't have to worry about losing any money. And then we could just get it done that way where we do the full 485. We just make payments to you until we actually get it sold. And then basically you can get the full 485 in your pocket that way. And it still would just take about the same 90 days. And then you don't have to worry about deposits or us leaving money or like money on the table, or anything like that. Then you're still getting the full 485. You're not missing out on any rent or anything like that. And then we would just basically make the
So
payments
how much
directly
do
to
you
you.
want to pay per month?
What do you think would be a fair price?
Yeah, it has to be $3,000 because we raise it right now $3,000. So I don't know,
If we could get you something close to that it actually made sense and just make the payments directly to you, Is that something you would consider? And then we could just get this done in the
Yeah,
next
that's
90
fine.
days.
Even, but I don't know. The 90-day almost going to August, September, October. The end of November, nobody gonna rent a house. I guarantee. So I don't know. That timing I gotta be very straightforward. If you don't want a closing, for 85, and you're gonna lose it $10,000.
No, I'm saying we would take title, right? So it would be a short-term note where like you are basically the bank now. I'm making the payments to you. The house is now mine, but we would balloon it out to you once we sold it on the market because it is in good condition. That's one way we could definitely do it. Because I know the long-term payments over time does not make sense for you, but sometimes we could work it out where we could just make the payments to you to take title, do it that way, and then once we're good to go, then we basically just sell it on the market and balloon you out the rest of the money.
It's a little confused. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, and could you give me the proposal, send me to the email. I look at it for you tell me right now, okay?
Yeah, let's do that, and then let's get on the call. Do you have time later today? Or do you actually have time later today or tomorrow that I could go over everything with you and like once it's on paper?
Yeah, you have to send me as soon as possible because the tenant they want to lock in the house by August 15th to move in,
Yeah, no,
So
completely
you have to send
understood.
me the all the term of what do you want today, so I can review tomorrow. And if we get a deal, I'm gonna tell her this house going to another deal, So that's why you have to let me be very clear to understanding, and we both have to be clear. Even 90 days you don't closing, you're gonna lose it at $10,000. I don't know how long you're gonna close, but even you give me $10,000, just to compensate for the November, December, January not renting out,
Yeah.
Because you don't gonna pay me after 90 days anyway, So that $10,000 I just apply to, but the house is gonna be like empty forever. I don't know. Oh my God. Okay, anyway.
Okay,
So,
I'll send it over to you. I'll send it to your email, and then I'll touch base with you tomorrow morning. Okay.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Thanks,
Okay.
Grace.
Thank you so much. Okay. Bye bye.
Take care. Bye bye. So what I was pitching there, guys, was just an owner finance because she doesn't really have a big mortgage on the property. I don't think she has a mortgage on the property. I looked it up. It says she bought it cash, but she fucking. I was like, love it because this shit's worth like $550, maybe even more. Like I looked at the comps, and I was like, what the fuck? So like you could probably sell this thing on the open market right now for like $550 as it sits without even touching it.
Yeah.
There's shit that sold up to sevens. I gotta see what the difference is there. Bigger
Yeah.
double lot size. That's why that sold so high. There's shit that sold 570 on a similar lot size, same square footage, same beds and baths. 670 similar lot size. So like, there's some money here, and what I'm thinking,
there's two pending too, bro, over there for like $625 right now.
I'm like, what if we just do an owner finance, $0 down? Somebody comes in, just starts making monthly payments to her, doesn't have to get hard money, doesn't have to use all their cash.
Right.
And then they just fucking list it the day that they close on it. I make a little 20 pop or 10K pop, whatever the fuck it is. And then there you go. There's the deal. So that's just thinking a little creative, guys. I don't know if that's going to be if that's going to work or not. We'll see. I'm going to pitch it to her. We'll see if she goes for it. If she goes for it, it's definitely one we could sell because the numbers are there. But
100%.
It's just that one's just a shot in the dark. Sometimes you got to get a little creative on them and do shit like that. But that's, in a way, it's almost like I'm lease optioning it to her to just fucking buy it, and we're just getting into a lease ourselves, and then I sell it. Like, instead of her renting out to a tenant, she's renting it out to me technically, but I'm just taking title. That's the difference. But Junior,
that was fire, bro. There was so many gems in that, so many, and I hope people were. If you're in here and if you catch the recording later, please take some notes. That conversation, like from top to bottom to the end, was lit, bro. There was a lot to take away from that. Even because a lot of people probably would have gave up in the beginning, right? Because she was already pushing. She was like hot. She was red, and then she transitioned because you gave her. And you have to let, like, that type of seller. You definitely have to let her speak because she has so much going on, so much on her. She's very intelligent. She knows what she wants. She knows what she's doing. She's like buying a building to start a beauty center of all things, right? And so
Yeah.
you're working with somebody that's on a different level, a higher level. So she knows what's up, and you gave her time. You were super patient with her. You let her say what she wanted to say until she started to wear her own self out, and then gave her the opportunity to like insert. Here's a solution. Here's a solution, and gave her stuff to think about. And like those type of sellers, they need a lot of data to make a lot of information to make informed decisions.
Exactly.
So you did great, bro. That was fire. I took notes, definitely took notes on that, and because that transition was super smooth, and just hearing her tone, like she changed it all up, and immediately it took a little bit, but you built trust with her. You have trust with her.
That's it. I was trying to
Huge,
get her as a
huge.
fucking ovation, guys. That is an ovation. That's like a $30,000-$40,000 ovation all day there.
Mhm.
So I might call her again later and just be like, dude, let's just do a fuck. Let me just list this. Fuck taking title. Fuck doing all this extra shit. Let me just list this. Get this thing done for you, and then we'll be done with it. You'll get your money in 90 days. I understand you don't want to lose the fucking 10 grand. Like, even if I had to fix it into the purchase price and give her a little bit more, just so I have to put down like a 10K non-refundable deposit, or I could do a 10K deposit due when I get the buyer, and then have the buyer put it up. Like, whatever we got to do, I'll figure it out. We'll get it done. But there's just so many ways to go with that. I was just kind of trying to see where we could get it, what routes we could take, and all that other stuff. But Junior, if you want to keep making calls, I'm going to leave the live on for a second. I got to go run downstairs. My groceries literally just got here, and the porteros don't bring it up to me.
Yeah.
So let me go grab that, because once I get back, we're just going to keep making calls anyways.
Awesome. Do
You
that.
start making calls, sit there and look pretty for everybody. And guys, if you guys
Look
have
pretty.
any questions, put them in the comments. Junior's here to help too.
Bro, I can't see the comments on my end.
I don't think I can see the Facebook ones either. I gotta fix that. I gotta figure out how to get that figured out.
All good, bro. All good. You're building on this, man. That's what matters. Yeah, man. Drop in the comments, guys. Like, what did you guys think of that call? 2 or 3 things that you took away from it, because there was a lot of moments in that call you could have learned from. Even from just the basics, right? Like, how Joey carried himself until throughout the entire conversation, right? I know, like in the beginning for me, because I'm still learning, I probably would have been pretty much done like halfway through it. So that was great for me to see, So I hope you guys are learning a lot from that. Do you have any questions? Go ahead and drop it in there. Joey will probably see them. I can't see the questions at this time, but please interact, engage. That's the other thing I want to add on to. When I started this journey, my real estate wholesaling investor journey, guys, I didn't ask enough questions. I was always the fly on the wall. I wasn't asking enough questions. I wasn't putting myself out there, and Joey's pushed me out here to do these lives with them, which I never really saw myself doing, or whatever, man. Like we're really trying to build this business, and we understand that to get to this goal, to hit this 500K a month, type of a goal, man, it's huge, and it can be a lot for a lot of people. But once you break those barriers, you set yourself up, you surround yourself with the right people that are going to push you, they're going to get you out there. But yeah, man, speak up, ask all the questions, interact, engage. It doesn't matter if it's with this live chat or the other communities that you're a part of. Love our superhuman community. Shout out to Tiani, Aaron, and all of our family there in the superhuman community, man. Like it's all about building up one another and growing together. So we're growing here too. We're just extending the family. So let us know your thoughts, any comments, drop it in the chat. Appreciate you. We love you guys. Appreciate you. Let me get on this dial, see if I can get these calls. And we got one that we need to hop on to here in about 15 or so minutes to prepare for a possible novation deal that I've been working on for a minute. The seller is actually taking time off of her lunch because we've been missing her during the evening, but she's taking time on her lunch to go over the contract and ask all the questions that she needs to ask. So we definitely have to move on that. We might do it here live. Not really sure what Joey has planned, but that's in the works at this time. So see what I can do.
Hello?
Oh, hello, Jenny.
Yes.
Hi, Jenny. How are you? Hey, Jenny. Hey, Jenny. My name is Junior. You had spoken to one of our agents just a little while ago about your property over here off of Maple Avenue.
Yeah.
You're looking to sell. Is that right?
In a year. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Jenny. Is this a good time?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Jenny, what price are you looking to get?
I'm just looking for offers. I'm not going to offer any range parameters.
Okay. So no range, no parameters, nothing like that. So okay. Have you gotten any calls? Have you gotten other calls or other offers?
I may have.
Okay.
I didn't take note.
Okay, understood. The reason why I asked is because I'm just wondering, like, if you got an offer, why wouldn't you have taken that offer, that type of thing? That's all.
It would be easy for me to provide an answer if I were to get an offer, but I'm only looking for above market rate.
Okay.
However, if you want something at market rate, then I'd suggest you call back in a year because it's currently tenanted.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that last part? It's currently.
Tenanted. It has tenants. It has a 1-year lease.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay too. I mean, we do purchase properties, just depending on the situation and whatnot. We will purchase properties with the tenants in place, depending on.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do that. It's a refugee that's staying there, and I really want to be in close contact with them.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. Good for you. Okay. Well, let's do this then. How about I add you to my contacts to reach out to you in about 6 to 8 months to kind of see how things are going. That way we can continue the conversation. And then when things are different, because they may want to stay longer or whatnot, I'll just call in and check on you. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. If you're a wholesale seller, like if you have some things that you would like to sell, I'm going to sell and buy.
Okay.
So right now I can't buy because I'm selling first.
Okay.
But I am interested in particular in houses or duplexes.
Okay, houses. Okay, duplexes, houses or duplexes. So single, multifamily. And is it all in the same zip code area, or are you looking in other areas as well?
San Francisco, New York, Miami, Orlando, and Tampa and St. Pete.
Okay. Okay, San Francisco, New York, Tampa, St. Pete.
Yeah.
Okay. And how often are you purchasing a property?
It comes and goes. Like I purchased 10 2 years ago, and so I still have those 10. I'm going to sell 4 this year, and I'm probably going to purchase another 2.
Okay, so you're looking to purchase at least 2 more in any of those locations, and you want to sell about 4 of them. How soon are you looking to sell the other 4?
I'm going to have an agent sell for me.
Okay.
So one is going to get sold in September, and another one within the same month.
Okay, yeah, not a problem. We work with agents as well, depending on obviously, again, the property itself. But yeah, I mean, keep me in mind, keep my number, keep me in mind if you decide to go a different way, right? We do buy houses to hold on to, and also pretty much do what you're doing, right? Like we like to open the properties up to individuals that need a place to live. So it's all good. Okay. Well, it sounds like you're doing a great thing. Is this like, if I may ask, is this, do you have like an organization where you serve people, something like that?
Probably should, because I'm housing 10 homeless people as we speak.
Okay.
However, most of them have some sort of skill. So they help me rebuild the homes, maintain the homes. But, it's been a year. It's been like 2 years for some of them. And so that's why I'm ready to sell.
Okay. So it sounds like one of those. So I'm familiar with a lot of different programs that serve the community. And one of them is based on each one teach one type of a thing, where they work with people from different countries or whatnot. They house them for a little bit, and they allow them to get their stuff together. They help families, and then they build on their skills, or they gain a skill while in that place or whatnot, and then they return. It's not a favor, right? They in return they provide services, right, to the teams. They become another resource, right?
Yeah. Like, I'm not sure how it works with grants, but one of the people that's not doing too well, he has a master's degree in social sociology, I guess, like a PhD.
Okay.
And he really wanted to do container homes. And personally, I know that somebody that has successfully built container homes and laid down the foundation, but I'm not really sure yet because in order to get a grant, I think I would have to really keep like I'm not sure, because it's unofficial. It's unofficial. It's people just staying for usually like a year, and that's when I would hope, because I actually make sure that they have a car as well. But I would hope that after a year, they're in a better place than before I gave them that housing and job. But if I do it through a nonprofit, like I personally have only had businesses, like not nonprofit. So I'm not sure like what they would check because it's just losses on my end. Like the real estate itself just happens to gain in value in Florida.
Right.
But if you look at the expenditures, it's loss after loss.
Right.
So a grant would help. And I'm not sure if how they would, the losses itself would be just me paying for their utilities, me paying for their car payments, and just the investment into the materials that I'm bringing in for them to work with. But eventually there would be a profit once I sell the home. And I am kind of interested. I've just never researched how to apply for a grant and establish that how I have an LLC, but I don't know if I have to demarcate it as a nonprofit.
Understood. No, understood. Well, hey, sounds like that's something to think about, though, right? Because you're already doing that, and I think the information's out there for sure. Sounds like you're already kind of set. You're set up. You have your businesses. You're already you got a few properties that you've already purchased. Looks like you're going to be purchasing more, so you've already got that established. And I don't think it will take too much for you to also incorporate, some nonprofit that's associated with what you do, and that way you can continue doing the amazing work that you're doing for the people. So my hat's off to you with all the things. Jenny, what I'm going to do is definitely keep your information. And again, please give me a call if anything changes with the other 4 properties, right? If you decide you want to go a different way, give me a call. And my name is Junior. Everybody calls me the happy Hawaiian guy. And so I'll be happy to have a conversation with you about that. And if you decide to go a different way, but if not, it's all good. But if I will also keep your number, because it sounds like you'll be buying again, and you're thinking about buying in the next 6 months or so. Is that?
Yeah, I'll be selling in September, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
And then that will open up me investing in something more.
Okay. All right. I'll definitely take note of that. And I will check in with you. I have the locations, and that was New York, San Francisco, Miami, and Tampa. Oh, St. Pete, right? St. Pete?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Right now, I'm curious about New York. I think that one is the next. That one, I would be willing to fly out there and look, because I already have an apartment that I'm renting. It's always better to own. So if there's anything in New York, I would look first there.
Okay.
Hey, Rafa.
And then
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm trying to coincide it with something that I already own, because there's a 1031 exchange.
Okay.
And that one, I already, I'd have to mark my sale as 1031 first.
Understood.
And that's happen in September, October.
Okay. Okay, wow, that's great. Well, listen, our owner, he's originally from New Jersey. He's very familiar with the East Coast, with New York and New Jersey. And so, I mean, we could definitely be a resource to you. He has boots on the ground. He knows a lot of people in the area. And if you're looking for, you know, I know when you take down these bigger multifamily opportunities, I know you could probably use other funders or whatnot, but if that could be helpful to you with even selling your property in September, we'd be happy to hop along for the ride and see what we can do to assist you.
Yeah. Like for the properties, I would like to, because like I wouldn't be like, you know, the property that I have, it does have a refugee there, but the thing is, I would keep them there until I find the place that is in New York. So like I don't think it'd be on my end that I'd be like, suddenly I'd have that $300K on hand. I think that you would have to designate a property, a possible investment. And as soon as I look at how much that property is, then I would make a really quick sale of one of the ones that the refugees has been already past a year
Okay.
in.
Okay. I gotcha. I totally gotcha. Okay. Well, great. I have notated that. I'll definitely I'll talk to the owner. I'll let him know that I made contact with yourself. And it's Jenny Tam, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm looking in Queens, not Manhattan. I'm looking in Elmhurst in particular. So that zip code is 11373. And in Brooklyn in particular, I'm looking in 11220.
Okay.
And in Queens, I'm also looking in 11355 and 11354. So that's Flushing, Queens, Elmhurst, Queens, Brooklyn, 11220, and 11232. And that's it. Those are the only ones I'm considering.
Okay. Okay. And then how many what's the as far as the units, how many units do you go up to?
Well, if it's a house, it's just a house.
Just a house,
but
right?
If it's
Could you
well, I
mention?
also consider storefronts too that have apartments above it.
Okay.
Like usually you will have like 2 units above it.
Correct. Okay. Okay. And anything else like your numbers, like, because you said you had was it like a multifamily, so you have 2, 4 units, or do you go more than 10?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
No, I wouldn't, because I would, because I would be exchanging one building for one, and in my building there's only one family per. Like I don't have huge ones that each one stays in.
Okay, understood. Okay, got it. Okay, so Queens, Elmhurst, and Brooklyn. That was at 11220, 11232,
11232,
and then 11355, correct?
And 11354.
54. Okay.
Yeah, both of them.
Okay.
55 and 54.
55 and 54. Okay. All right. Well, I believe I have all the information I need to add to your profile here. I'm going to create that here. And on this property that I called you on, I'll just stay in touch with you. If anything changes before that date, reach out to me and we can have a conversation. And again, if I may or may not be the right fit for that, that's okay. But we can continue to build on a relationship, working together here in New York, in the New Jersey area or whatnot, and San Francisco, New York, Miami, Tampa, St. Pete. Definitely would love to continue your relationship.
So I'm willing to consider San Francisco. I can actually take out a loan to buy, so that I wouldn't have to exchange anything.
Okay. All right, and pretty much the same kind of buy criteria for San Francisco.
I particularly like houses or apartments that are on a corner.
Okay. Corner lots. Okay.
Yeah, and not near South San Francisco.
No south. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
So not Bayview, not Bernal Heights, not even the Mission. But I'm still willing. That's like as far as I'm willing to go is the Mission.
Okay. So mostly northern parts of San Fran.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you taking my call today, Jenny. I have all the information again in this profile. So, like, if you do come across anything that's going to make sense, going to match your criteria, we'll get that sent out to you. If you could, let me see here. Okay. The only other thing I would think I would need is do you have a good email address that we can forward information over to you?
It would be multifaceted, MULT.
You have reached Blinds by Wes.
Guys, Junior popped out. I don't know what happened there, but I'm gonna get somebody on these phones and lock them up.
You have reached Blinds by.
Okay. And let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions. I don't know why some shit's not working on Facebook that I gotta get. Maybe I have to like reconnect it or some shit. I'll get that figured out because the comments don't show up on Facebook. But we will see. Let me keep calling though, guys. Okay, Junior's back. Here we go. Junior, the volume like popped out. I don't know what happened there. Or the camera popped off.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to mute that out for a second, bro.
You have reached 51624.
Hey, Joey, that other Patty is going to be probably calling here in a little bit. Is that correct?
Let's do it.
Cool, man. Yeah, man. So that was that first one, bro. You were calling on earlier. I'm just piggybacking you. That 310.
Oh, you got them on?
Yeah, that was her. The Tampa lead. So
And what happened?
So
it was
here's
different.
yeah. So here's the thing. I don't know if everyone heard that conversation, but I initially talked when I asked her about the property. She went into it's currently leased. Right, it's a 12-month lease, and she provides housing for refugees. Right, and so we went from that. I literally disqualified that property, and to circle back to it in about a year or so, 6 months to a year. She said she probably won't be ready to sell that one for about a year because they're already under a lease, 1-year contract. And so I said, okay, cool. And then we went into the whole conversation about if she had any more. And she said, yeah, she has 4 more she's looking to sell, but she did mention she was going to go through a realtor. And I did let her know, like, hey, if we can definitely be an option as well. So she's also looking to buy again here shortly. She said 2 years ago she bought 10 properties. So she's a buyer. We'll add her to that list. She's a buyer. She's buying right now in San Francisco. That was the last part I think you caught me talking to her about in northern San Francisco, and like she provided her criteria. She's also looking in the 11354, 11355, 11232, and 11220 New York, Brooklyn, and Elmhurst area. So she sounds like she's got her stuff together for sure, right? She's a different level. She's a buyer and a seller. And so she is, so that's what that turned into basically. I believe it was a great conversation, guys. If you guys got any value out of that, hearing that conversation, please drop that in the chat and let me know how I did. I'm still learning how to, be present to the camera, because I know this is like an educational piece to it as well. But I also I also do my best to kind of protect the seller's information as well. So like,
That's why you blocked it. Like
yeah. Because that's going to be a great opportunity for us going forward. And I built up a lot of rapport. That's the one thing that I can do. I did tell Joey when I first joined the team, I said, bro, I can build rapport. And then Joey just like he upped it another level and helped me get better at it. And so it's caused me to ask better questions, slow down a little bit, check the heart rate, check the posture, just really be in that moment. And it turned into getting us a buyer, adding a buyer to our list, and she's buying in Miami, Tampa, St. Pete, New York, and San Francisco at this time.
Fuck yeah! So we're gonna get her some deals. We're gonna make some money with her. We're gonna get that shit going.
Yeah. So she has my number. I got her email address. That was the last part. That's why I blocked it out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to protect that.
Let's get it, bro.
So
we're gonna hop off of here because me and Junior gotta do a call, and I gotta heat up a quick lunch now that I finally got my groceries for the week. So, Junior, as always, thank you for coming up here. Let's leave everybody with a quick soapbox, as always, because we can't just get the fuck off here without that. So, leave everyone with some good words. I'll follow up with it, and then we got to get on call this hour in like 5 minutes. So let's get it.
Yeah, for sure, guys. Hey, my biggest thing is like live every day like it's your last, right? I mean, live every day, have fun, like have the best time ever. And if you're in a mess, like we don't know what people are going through or whatnot. You could be the smile, the light in your life that they needed, but you got to light yourself up every morning. Find the people you need, find the people to surround yourself with, that will light you up as well. But, ultimately it's on you, light yourself up first in the morning, fill yourself up with gratitude, and get ready to go serve the world. Like it doesn't matter where you're at, what you're doing, get ready to go serve the world. Because we all have the power to do great things, but we have the power to change someone's life. So, live every day like it's your last. Enjoy it, smile, have a daggone good time. I almost cursed, bro. Sorry. Have a daggone good time. I know we're gonna try to keep this. You curse, and I'm trying not. We're just gonna keep it like that. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys and love you guys. Joey, appreciate you for having me on. This has been fun again. I look forward to doing it again, and I hope you guys got a lot of value. Appreciate you.
Hell yeah. And just to piggyback off Junior really quick before we get out of here, guys, make sure no matter what the fuck's going on around you, you guys just have a good attitude. Your attitude is one of the only things you can physically control on a daily basis. So if bullshit's going on and you have a good attitude and you're staying positive and you find ways to keep yourself in that positive state all the time, you are going to be so much more successful. So just make sure no matter what happens, how bad it seems, how bad it is, you're still living, breathing, got food on your table, roof over your head, you're good. I love you guys. Thank you all for coming here today. We will be back tomorrow and for the next 90 days. And you guys are going to see exactly what it takes to build a $500,000 a month business right in front of you guys. So I will see you guys here tomorrow. Thank you for coming up here again, Junior. Love you, my brother. Peace the fuck out, everybody.
Let's go.